Promptly answer nature's immediate call. Got that? When the body says go, you must go. So a very important part of being your own doctor is listening. Many people use that ability to not go when you feel like going because they're washing the car and they don't want to go until they finish washing the car, or they're cooking a meal and they don't want to go because they want to finish cooking the meal. Or they're on the phone to a friend and they don't want to go because they want to finish the conversation. Or they're writing an email and they don't want to go because they want to finish, whatever it is. And so they don't go. And then when they finish washing the car, finish cooking the meal, finish the phone call, then they'll go and sit. And have you found? Nothing comes away. Because when you feel to go, the last part of the large intestine is filled up. That's the pressure. We've got to go. And if you don't go, then it'll go back to the previous part of the large intestine.
Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever been going about your day when suddenly your stomach starts that awful gurgling? Not just a little murmur. I'm talking about those deep, angry growls that make you look around nervously. Then before you know it, it happens. Maybe it's just a little puff of gas that slips out. Or maybe it's one of those loud, embarrassing moments that leaves your face burning red. If you're over 60, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. That constant battle with constipation, bloating and gas that nobody warns you about getting older. It's not just uncomfortable, it can completely take over your life. Here's the truth, they don't tell you. This isn't just part of aging. Your body is trying to tell you something important. And if you ignore it, things only get worse. Hemorrhoids, accidents, even avoiding the people you love because you're embarrassed. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. Today, we're finally having this uncomfortable conversation because you deserve relief. No more depending on harsh laxatives. So if you're ready to stop worrying about bathroom emergencies and start enjoying life again, keep watching. Your future self will thank you. Before we start, drop in the comments from where you are watching this video and what health topic you'd like to see in the next video. As a special thank you for joining us today, we're giving away 100 free copies of my best-selling book to subscribers. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment about why you want to win my best-selling book. Why seniors struggle with constipation, and it's not just getting old. Look, I get it. When you were younger, you probably didn't give your bathroom habits much thought. You ate, things moved along, no big deal. But now, suddenly you're keeping mental notes of every public restroom location like they're buried treasure. Here's what's really happening inside your body after 60 and no, it's not just some inevitable part of aging you have to accept. 1. Your gut became a slowpoke. Remember when food used to zip right through you? Now it's more like a lazy Sunday driver. Your digestive muscles just don't contract like they used to. This isn't you being broken, it's biology. As we age, that natural squeeze that moves things along weakens by about 30 to 40%. So food hangs around longer and longer until you're bloated and uncomfortable. 2. Medications are secret troublemakers. Bet your doctor didn't warn you about this side effect. Common prescriptions for blood pressure, pain, even depression can turn your intestines into a desert. Those little pills are often stealing water from your stool before your body can use it. It's like trying to push a dry sponge through a tube. No wonder things get stuck. 3. Your body stopped telling you it's thirsty. Here's a scary fact. Many of us over 60 walk around mildly dehydrated without even realizing it. That thirst signal weakens with age. But your bowels need water desperately. Without it, stool hardens like concrete in your pipes. And no amount of straining will help that situation. 4. The fiber myth that's making things worse. You need more fiber, everyone says. So you eat bran muffins till you're sick of them and feel worse. Why? Because without enough water, see point number 3, fiber acts like a traffic jam in your gut. It's not that fiber is bad, it's that your body needs the right kind, prepared the right way. 5. That embarrassing, I've lost control, feeling, this one keeps people silent. When stool backs up for too long, liquid can leak around it. Yes, that kind of accident. It's not incontinence. It's your body's desperate attempt to clear a blockage. Terrifying when it happens in public, but absolutely fixable with the right approach. Here's what's not your fault. It's not because you're too old. It's not because you did something wrong. It's not a permanent sentence. The good news, every single one of these issues has solutions. Not tomorrow, not someday. We're talking real changes you can start today that don't involve choking down nasty laxatives or living in fear. Because here's what I want you to remember. Your body is trying to work right. It just needs the proper support. And in just a minute, we'll cover exactly how to give it that support, the gentle, natural way.
Dr. Kellogg, famous doctor who wrote many books on health, he said 3 evacuations a day should be equal to the 3 intakes of food a day. And many people think 3 intakes of food a day and 1 evacuation is normal, but he says that's constipation. And notice with our colon, if you tell it to go, it won't. And if you're not going and you tell it to go, it's not going to have an effect. And if you're going too much and you tell it to stop, it won't.
When constipation takes over your life and how to take it back. Let's talk about what really happens when constipation sticks around too long. Not just the physical discomfort, but how it starts stealing little pieces of your life. Maybe you've noticed this happening already. First comes the bloating, that awful stuffed feeling like you've swallowed a balloon. Your clothes fit tighter by afternoon, and sometimes even lying down feels uncomfortable. You find yourself loosening belts, unbuttoning pants, avoiding anything that puts pressure on your belly. Some days you wake up feeling fine, but by lunchtime you look 6 months pregnant, and the discomfort makes you irritable with everyone around you. Then there's the gas, unpredictable, embarrassing, and sometimes painful. You start calculating risks. If I go to book club, will I be able to hold it in? You develop strategies, coughing when you need to pass gas, sitting near exits, or worse, staying home when you'd really rather go out. The anxiety alone can ruin what should be an enjoyable outing with friends or family. But here's where it gets really tough. The bathroom struggles. Sitting there, straining, legs going numb, wondering, why is this so hard now? Sometimes you're there so long, your family knocks to check on you. And heaven forbid you're somewhere without your usual bathroom setup. Travelling becomes an exercise in bathroom mapping. That cruise your grandchildren want you to take? The thought of unfamiliar bathrooms might make you say no before you even consider the fun parts. The cruelest part? The accidents. Maybe you've experienced that horrible moment when a little stool leaks out unexpectedly. Or worse, when pushing too hard leads to losing control completely. The shame burns hotter than any physical discomfort. You start wearing pads just in case. You plan outings around bathroom access. You decline invitations because you're afraid. Even something as simple as a car ride to visit family becomes a source of stress rather than joy. And here's what breaks my heart. Many people start eating less to avoid these problems. They skip meals, cut back on healthy foods, or stop eating their favourite dishes, not because they want to, but because they're afraid of what might happen afterward. That's no way to live. Food should be a pleasure, not a source of fear and calculation. But listen to me right now. This isn't your new normal. This cycle can be broken. Those embarrassing accidents, they're not about losing control. They're about a system that needs some gentle help. The social isolation, it doesn't have to be this way. The fear around food, we can fix that. In the next section, we're going to talk about exactly how to turn this around, not with harsh laxatives or complicated routines, but with simple, gentle methods that really work. You deserve to feel comfortable in your body and confident in your day-to-day life again. And together, we're going to make that happen. Bloating can be caused by a few things. It can be caused by low hydrochloric acid. If someone says, I've got an over-acid stomach, I said, you must be digesting your food very quickly and very well, because that's what acid does. But when the food's not being digested and it's sitting in the stomach, that means that hydrochloric acid is low. So how can we boost hydrochloric acid? Taking the juice of a lemon just before the meal can boost the acid.
Taking a third of a cup of hot ginger tea just before the meal can boost hydrochloric acid. Mixing a quarter of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper in just a little water just before the meal, that'll wake anything up. It'll boost your hydrochloric acid. So that's how you can boost hydrochloric acid. Many people have exhausted by hydrochloric acid because of eating too often, eating late at night, stressing when they're eating, drinking water with their meals. And I think you'll agree with me, many Americans have those habits. The other thing that can cause bloating is eating too fast, not chewing properly. So it's important to chew slowly, masticate your food. So you would investigate those points to find out why. And it usually will find out why there is bloating. And also the hybridised wheat of the day. I've known many people that have stopped wheat and their bloating has stopped.
The well-meaning mistakes that make everything worse. Now that we understand how constipation takes over your life, let me tell you what absolutely breaks my heart, watching good people like you try to fix the problem only to accidentally make it worse. You're not doing anything wrong, you're just doing what makes sense. But today, I'm going to save you from these common traps. Mistake 1, the laxative trap. I'll just take a little something to get things moving. Sound familiar? Here's the ugly truth. Those laxatives you keep in the medicine cabinet, they're like a bad boyfriend, helpful in a crisis, but terrible if you rely on them daily. Your bowels get lazy, expecting the laxative to do all the work. Before you know it, you can't go without them. And the cramping? Oh Lord, the cramping. Mistake 2, the starvation solution. I'll just eat less, so there's less to come out. Oh honey, I've seen this too many times. You skip meals, you avoid fibre, you exist on tea and toast, and now you're weak, tired, and still constipated. Your body needs fuel to keep things moving. Starving yourself is like trying to drive a car with no gas. Nothing's going anywhere. Mistake 3, the fibre fiasco. Eat more fibre, they said, so you choke down bran muffins that taste like cardboard, only to feel more bloated. Here's what no one tells you. Dry fibre without enough water is like pouring concrete in your pipes. If you're going to increase fibre, and we should, we've got to do it the right way, gently and with plenty of water. Mistake 4, the bathroom battle. When nature doesn't call, you try to force it, straining until you're red in the face, legs shaking. Listen to me right now. Stop torturing yourself. That straining can cause hemorrhoids, make muscles weaker, and even lead to accidents. Your bathroom shouldn't feel like a wrestling match. Mistake 5, the embarrassment shutdown. I'm too ashamed to tell anyone. So you suffer in silence, missing out on life. But here's what I want you to know. Every single person over 60 deals with this to some degree. It's not shameful, it's human. The good news? There's a better way forward, gentle, effective solutions that actually work with your body instead of against it. And that's exactly what we'll cover next. Gentle fixes that actually work. Let's get you moving again. All right, my friend, time for the good stuff. These aren't miracle cures or fancy diets, just simple, gentle ways to help your body do what it wants to do naturally. No starving, no choking down awful supplements, just real food solutions that taste good and make you feel better. Fibre that doesn't feel like punishment. Forget those dry bran cereals that taste like sawdust. Let's talk real fibre you'll actually enjoy. Oatmeal, not instant, with some prunes chopped in, sweet, soft and effective. Baked sweet potatoes, skin on with a little butter, comfort food that helps. Stewed apples with cinnamon, like apple pie filling, without the guilt. Chia seeds soaked in juice, they plump up like tapioca. Weird but wonderful. Here's the trick, start slow. Add one fibre food every few days. If you go from 0 to fibre hero overnight, you'll just feel gassy and miserable.
What's also important is fibre. We talked about the importance of fibre for feeding the microorganisms in the gastrointestinal tract. Fibre is also very important for the stimulation of peristalsis. Peristalsis is the gentle movement of the colon ever forward to effectively evacuate the colon. But fibre also sweeps all the little curves and grooves that you'll find in the colon. So you can see these little curves here and also these two corners. This is called the splenic flexure, and this is called the hepatic flexure, these big turns in the colon. And when a person is eating a diet that is very low in fibre, meat has no fibre, and all your refined grains, refined sugar has no fibre, then it's not hard for things to get caught in these little corners.
Water, but make it easy. I know, drink more water is the most annoying advice, but here's how to do it without living in the bathroom. Keep a small glass, 4 to 6 ounces, in every room. Sip when you see it. Try herbal teas, peppermint or ginger are great. They count too. Eat watery foods, cucumber slices, watermelon, soup broth. Set a gentle reminder, not an alarm, just water with pills or water with meals. Magnesium, nature's softener. This is the secret weapon so many doctors forget to mention. Magnesium-rich foods. Dark leafy greens, try them cooked soft with garlic. Bananas, almonds, soaked overnight if chewing is hard. Epsom salt baths. The magnesium absorbs through your skin while you relax. Supplements if needed. Magnesium citrate, ask your doc first, but food is always best. Bonus tip, the after dinner help. Try this. 15 minutes after dinner, while you're still sitting, drink a small cup of warm liquid, herbal tea, warm water with lemon, even decaf coffee. The warmth plus timing triggers natural movement. Remember, this isn't about perfection. If you add just one of these tips this week, you'll notice a difference. Your body wants to work right. It just needs the right gentle help.
What's also important is hydration. We should be drinking approximately 8 glasses of water a day. Start early. It's the easiest way to get it all in. Please go to bed with a glass of water next to your bed. If you go to bed with a glass of water next to your bed, then as soon as you wake up, you can have that water. And aim for at least 2 glasses before breakfast. A good rule of thumb is 50 pound to 4 glasses. So 100 pound, about 8 glasses. So make sure that you're having at least 8 glasses of water a day. I think the hardest time to drink water is when it's cold. So to help you get that in, you might put a bit of hot water into your water. You might put a squeeze of lemon into your water. I just always have it next to me.
Small changes, big relief. Moving better to feel better. Let's be honest. When someone says exercise more, you probably want to throw a pillow at them. I'm not talking about gym memberships or jogging. Just simple ways to help your body help itself without breaking a sweat or your dignity. Movement that makes sense. Your gut loves gentle motion. Here's how to give it what it needs. The commercial break walk. Every time ads come on television, stand up and walk to the kitchen and back. That's it. Seated marches. Holding your chair, lift knees one at a time like you're marching in place. Do 5 per leg while waiting for the microwave. The sway while you pray. Gentle rocking side to side when standing helps wake up those lazy muscles. Bathroom habits that help. Your toilet isn't just furniture, it's where the magic should happen. Try this. Keep a small footstool, like a step stool, by the toilet. Putting your feet up changes the angle, makes everything work smoother. Set a try time, same time each day, preferably after breakfast. Sit for just 5 minutes, set a timer. No straining, just breathe deep. If nothing happens, try again tomorrow. Lean forward slightly, elbows on knees. This squatty position is nature's design for easier movement.
So our colon is very much influenced by our emotions. How many young brides the day before their wedding have diarrhea? How many people who were stressed out before an exam either have diarrhea or constipation? We all react in different ways, and that's why I believe that God meant each one of us to be our own doctors, because only we know what we've been through, only we know what we've been through.
Stress, the silent stopper. Ever notice how constipation gets worse when you're worried? That's real. Your gut has its own brain that reacts to stress. Try these calm makers. The 5 to 5, 7 breath. Breathe in for 5 counts, hold for 5, out for 7. Do this 3 times before meals. The worry window. Set 10 minutes each morning to write down concerns. When worries pop up later, say, I'll think about that during my worry time. Hand massage. Rub circles in the palm of one hand with the thumb of the other. Sounds silly, but it helps relax everything. Remember, this isn't about adding chores to your day. Pick one thing that feels doable. Maybe it's footstool today, seated marches tomorrow. Small steps lead to real changes. Your body remembers how to work, right? We're just helping it remember. When it's time to call the doctor and what to ask them. Look, I know we all hate running to the doctor for every little thing, but there are times when constipation isn't just constipation anymore. Here's when you should absolutely make that appointment. Red flags you shouldn't ignore. If you haven't had a bowel movement in 4 or more days and feel sick, blood in your stool, bright red or black, Terry, no, it's not probably just hemorrhoids. Unintentional weight loss, if you're dropping pounds without trying. Severe pain that makes you sweat or doubles you over. Alternating diarrhea and constipation for weeks, what the doctor can offer. Don't suffer in silence because you're embarrassed. Trust me, they've heard it all. Ask about gentle prescription options, not harsh laxatives. Testing, if something else might be going on. Physical therapy for your pelvic muscles. Yes, that's a thing. Dietitian referral for personalised eating plans. Remember, your comfort matters. If home fixes aren't working after 2 to 3 weeks, or if anything scares you, make the call. A good doctor will help without judgment. You deserve that care. A new beginning for your digestive health. So now we've walked through some uncomfortable truths together about the bloating, the bathroom struggles, the embarrassment that's been weighing on you. But here's what I need you to hear most of all. This isn't the end of your story. What you're experiencing isn't a life sentence. It's a problem waiting for solutions, and you now hold those solutions in your hands. This is your moment to take that first step. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. The journey to better digestion begins with a single step. Will you take it today? Leave a comment below with which strategy you're trying first. Let's support each other in this. And if you found this helpful, like and subscribe to our channel for more health tips. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay healthy.